Hi everyone. If you like my videos and my readings resonate with you, please consider becoming a member to support the channel and to unlock more content from me. For more information, click on the join button below to know all about the different tiers and different readings that I offer. Thank you.
Hello, group number one. Welcome to today's reading. Today, we're doing what are the compliments that people give you behind your back? What are some of the qualities, positive qualities that people notice about you? So, let's begin. These are the cards I've pulled for you. If the reading is short, I might pull some extra cards too, but let's see how it goes. We're gonna start with these ones. So, this is the one that you picked. We have the flame here. We have eagle. This also came out in, I think, pile number 1 in the last reading that I did. We have merchant. This is the first card that I pulled for you. Maybe I should keep this one here. We have the safe, so money. Okay, let's keep it here then. We'll move it around later. So what I'm picking up, first of all, we do have Mercury energy here. And with this flame, it reminds me of Ketu. You could have Sun, Ketu conjunction. Ketu is usually, well, Sun is the flame, or you can say fire. And Ketu is anything that's narrow, small. So it's like a small fire, like a little candle. That's more of like Ketu fire. And Rahu fire would be like a bomb. It's vast, right? So I'm picking up some Ketu energy here. And I'm also getting Sun. You could have a fire ascendant, maybe Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Or you could have prominent Ketu, maybe Ketu in the first house, or Ketu with your ascendant lord, something like this. We also have a bird that flies high, and higher altitude is also connected to Ketu. Anyway, we do have Mercury also, and we have money. That's also kind of like reminding me of Mercury. So the energy that I'm picking up, keeping aside the astrology side, astrology part, what I'm getting here, you could be someone that is really good at giving advice, especially with money here, or like future goals, career advice, or what you're doing in life could inspire other people. So a lot of people might come to you asking for ideas. Mercury is also ideas, brainstorming, Gemini energy, and Virgo is also natural sixth house, which is connected to your service. So a lot of people could come to you for advice when it comes to their work or career, or some financial advice, how to invest their money. Virgo is directly opposite to the 12th house, which is the house of investment. And 6th itself is it's one of the money houses. Money houses are 2nd, 5th, 6th, 11th. I feel like I'm forgetting one. I can't remember. Maybe it's 12th house, but 12th is expenses, but it is also connected with investment. Anyway, it's connected to one of the money houses. So you could be someone who's good with money organization. You could be good with accounts, maybe paying your taxes, stuff like that. People could come to you for advice like that, or just getting more organized in life, getting more ideas, how to move forward in life. People could feel inspired by you. With Sun here, the flame, it indicates a person who illuminates light. What does that mean? It means you shine light on things that could be hidden from other people's consciousness. So someone trying to make things work, but they don't know how to, so they're looking for some idea how to move forward. So that person will be seeking some advice, some knowledge, or tell me an alternative or something like that. So you're someone who's very creative. You are someone who has a lot of ideas. You could be someone known for intelligence also. So people could consider you smart. These are the compliments you could get. Someone who's good with money, someone who's organized, who gives good advice, someone who looks at all the different alternatives and gives really thorough research based advice. You're not someone, if someone comes to you, you really respect that and you want to help that person out. So you could have a very helpful nature as well, and you have a different perspective on things. This is what I'm getting with the light. You have this foresight where you can see things that people could miss out on. So you give attention to detail. That's also very Mercury like quality. Yeah. Mercury is also multiplicity, so you could be good at multiple things. So people could come to you for different things, not just intellectual stuff, maybe creative stuff also. But you could also be a good friend. With all this Mercury energy, people could feel like they have a good friend in you and you want the best for them. With eagle, it talks about a bird being high in the sky, so it's again giving me that idea of having that higher perspective, looking at all the things logically, practically. So yeah, people value your advice, people value your opinion on things, and you could also be someone who's very honest. Yeah, that's what I'm getting so far. Let's keep going. We have indecision here, number 8. So people who are at crossroads, people who are looking, people who are confused, they could come to you seeking advice, how to move forward. Unknown, it says on both the sides, unknown road. So which one should I take? I think you're someone who has such a unique perspective on things that people feel like, wow, I didn't even consider that. Thank you for telling me. So yeah, you have a unique perspective on things. We have divine timing and patience here. Both the cards came out together. So I feel like you're someone who's patient and you strike when the iron is hot. So you know how to make the best of things. You're someone who plays your cards right. People could also come to you asking for what sort of risks they should be taking, how to level up. So things are going great, but how do I get better from here? And you're someone who could be blessed, you could be lucky. So people could feel like, how does this person take all the right decisions? I need to learn from them. It's because things are happening in divine timing for you. You could come across as a very blessed, abundant person, but that's not the case. The thing is, you work very hard and you do your research and you're very patient also. You don't force things, you don't push things, you follow your instincts. And this is something that people notice about you and they're like, I want to know their secrets. I want this person's help because they have it all figured out. And there's a lot of admiration, inspiration that's coming through that people feel towards you. They feel inspired to work harder by you, or I don't know, something about wanting to be more like you. Group number 1. So people could compliment your character, people could compliment how hardworking you are, how unique you are. You have a different unique take on things. You could be abundant also with money here. Next up we have confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo, so again that fire energy is coming through. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let me just put it here. You could attract people who have a lot of air signs is what I'm getting. Even water signs. We do have water in the back. So maybe water and air. You could have a lot of friends or colleagues with air and water placements. That's one thing I'm getting. But Leo, again, you come across as a leader. You're not asking people for advice. You're not following other people. You're not following the trends. You set trends. You're a trendsetter. And you think for yourself. You have independent thinking, which is people respect. Something they respect about you. They notice that you have it all figured out. Or even if you don't, you will figure it out. You have that energy that people expect. Group number 1 is always on top of their game. The funny thing is, I was watching this movie yesterday, Casino. I just started watching it. I don't know, lately I find it hard to get invested in movies. So I'll watch 10 minutes and I'll stop watching. So anyway, I was watching it. And the character of Robert De Niro in that movie is someone who's on top of the game. He has, it's something to do with obviously casinos or gambling, betting. And he's someone who always knows the inside information. He figures everything out so that he never misses a bet. He never loses money. So that's the energy actually I'm picking up with this file. It's funny, I saw that movie yesterday. And only 10 minutes I watched. Then I stopped watching. I was busy. So I feel like that's the energy of you, someone who's on top of their game. You find out all the different, even if you're buying something, you're investing money into something, you will look at all the alternatives, figure what's the best option for you, and you'll go for that. That's a very mercurial sort of energy, looking at the options and figuring out the best option. Aries is more so like Okay, what's the best idea that came to my mind? Okay, I got an idea, I'm gonna follow through. Mercury is like, let me think of 10 ideas and let me look into them. And then I'll give it a couple of days, maybe I'll ask someone, and then I'll decide. Mercury considers all the different scenarios, and Mercury has options. So that's the energy I'm getting. Someone who has all the research, all the options, someone who works hard, you put action behind your words or your whatever achievements you have. It's not luck, it's not sheer luck. You worked hard for it. And there's a confidence about you. You're very sure of yourself, which is something that people want to imbibe. The energy that I'm getting here, people may give you compliments or not, but I feel like it's more so they might compliment you on your face. And also, people feeling inspired by you. So they want to be like you. That's the main energy I'm picking up. People wanting to be like you. Group number one. Let's look at the tarot that you got. So again, I'm using my new method of one court card, one minor arcana, one major arcana. So you got King of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, and we have the Moon. Maybe something to do with animals also I'm picking up here. Maybe people like your pet if you have a pet, because Ketu is connected to pet, and I was getting strong I'm sorry, sixth house energy, which is connected to pets, and we do see a dog here. So maybe something, maybe if you have a really cute pet or you're very fond of animals, people really like that about you. You could be someone who maybe you donate to charities, you help stray animals, something about that. So people consider you a genuinely nice person, like you have a good heart. And you could also have that, people say dog whisperer, someone who's good with dogs and just that natural knack to get along with animals, or even their own pets, your friends' pets. They could be fond of you. I'm specific message coming through. But anyway, let's get back to the cards here. With Moon, you could also be someone that people like traveling with. You could be fun to travel with. That's one message I'm getting. And you could be funny. You could have a good sense of humor. That's what I'm picking up. And there's a lot of connotations with this deck. I said deck. This pile about money here. So a lot of things about money. We have the money safe. We have the merchant, Mercury, and we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is like fulfilled. Money is good, and we have the Moon. Moon is connected to money. Venus and Moon, even Jupiter. These are the planets connected to money. Mercury is also there, but Mercury is more so accounts, making sure, keeping records and stuff like that. That's more mercurial, organizing it. But Moon and Venus are more so getting that money towards you. Moon, the money keeps flowing, right? So yeah, something to do with money here for sure. People ask you for money. You could also be someone who's generous. So people compliment you. They say group number one is so generous. They pick up the tab and they pay every time or something like this. I'm getting that. You could be also someone who could give really nice gifts. So with all this material energy, you could be someone who gives thoughtful gifts. So people like that about you. Something about money, spending money on people or helping people out regarding money, giving them money maybe as like a loan or something. You're just a very generous person, and if you resonate with this message, that's something that people compliment you on. We have King of Wands here with this lizard. Lizards are connected with transformation. So what that means is people coming to you, learning from you, transforming and glowing up, or leveling up in a way. So they come to you because they want to get better. Or you could also have the situation where people coming to you in their times of distress, when they're struggling, there's some issue going on, they're bad with finances, or they're looking for a better job, or they don't enjoy their work. They're like, how do I find my dream job? Can you help me out? Because you are living a fulfilled life. You seem like you're very much on top of things. You could be someone who's following your own passion. So you come across as a content person, like a happy person. You figured it out what your life purpose is. You're working towards it, and you're always come across as a person who has it all together. So people could come to you and be like, hey, I'm struggling with my career, I feel like I'm in the wrong field. So how did you find your dream job or your dream career? Can you give me some advice? So people coming to you in their difficult times, they're looking for transformation, learning from you, and you kind of helping them change their situation. That's what I'm picking up with the King of Wands. And also like an authority figure, we have the king here. We have this Leo lion here, which is connected to the 5th house, which is the archetype king out of the 12 Rashis, the zodiac signs. Leo is the one that's connected to the king, right? So that's the reading for you, group number 1. I hope this resonated. And please support the channel, join the membership. I have different tiers for different readings and stuff. You can click on join. They'll show a tab and you'll get the idea. So support the channel if you like my content. Thank you for watching. Bye guys. Hello group number 2, welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing what are the compliments that people give you behind your back. These could also be their emotions and feelings towards you. So positive feelings and things that they really like about you, positive emotions. So I've pulled all the cards for you. Let's begin. This is the card that you chose. We have the ocean here. Looks like an eye. We have pleasure seekers. This is the first card that I pulled for this pile. We have vulture, air element. And we have snake, number 13. Reminds me of Rahu. Breaks down to a 4, which is the number of Rahu. We'll look at these cards later. Let's start the reading. So with ocean, funny thing, I didn't even notice. I don't know if you got Rahu. Yeah, you got this card. No, wait, that was pile number 3, I think. You didn't have anything to do with Rahu, I guess. But I picked up the Rahu energy. I remembered that Rahu is connected to vast oceans. So ocean is very much the energy of Rahu. And also oceans are connected to the sign of Pisces. I've mentioned it before in different readings also, where Cancer is flowing water like river and stuff, streams. And Scorpio is stagnant water that doesn't move. So kind of like marsh. I don't know how to explain it, but you know, that kind of water where you find crocodiles, that's very much like Scorpio. And ocean is like big, huge body of water. That's Pisces. So the ocean is connected to Pisces. One thing I'm picking up here is the first message I got when I looked at these cards was, first of all, a lot of people could come to you, especially your friends, let's say after they've had a breakup. So they come to you, they want to party with you, they want to wind down with you. I'm picking that energy up here with this, almost like a friends group that's seeking pleasure. So someone who's gone through like a heartbreak, they're wanting to maybe not cry straight up, but going out with their friends to the bar and going out for a drink or to eat or something, and then they kind of let those emotions out. So people who might be repressing emotions, they feel like you're someone who allows them that space where they can really be vulnerable, express their emotions, cry if they want to, and just looking for like a hug or some comfort, warmth from you, because that's the kind of energy you have. You could be someone who's a good friend. You're someone who allows people to open up to you. You could also have like a prominent moon. I think moon in 7th, even moon in 1st, maybe moon in Libra, group number 2. And obviously I'm picking up a lot of Rahu, prominent Rahu in your chart maybe, or Pisces also. But why am I saying moon? Because I've noticed, especially people with moon in 7th, people tend to open up to those people. People tend to cry also in front of them. I have this, so I've noticed a lot of the times my friends call me and they're crying on the phone. They don't even say hello, they're crying. And I kind of comfort them. It's happened a lot with a few of my friends. And I have another friend who has the moon in 7th, and he kind of has the same situation. So I've definitely noticed that when you have moon in the 7th house is other people. So people outside of you, your world. And moon is where you feel connected, you feel that emotional bond. And people also express the emotion. So that's why you create this space where people could open up about their emotions to you. It's like it happens naturally. It's not even their intention. So that's one thing I'm picking up. People going through a hard time, people going through a breakup, then they go to their friends and they're like, they're crying and whatever, talking about their breakup and wanting some comfort, wanting to tell everything about the whole situation to their friends, just going out for a fun time even. That's what I'm picking up here. You could also be someone who has good perception. So you could experience situations where, let's say, your friend comes to you and they introduce you to like a new person or whatever. They talk about, okay, I'm dating this person, and you have this foresight and intuition, and you are like, this person's bad news. So your friend might get pissed off or miffed with you, but eventually they find out that you were right because you have strong intuition. So people could notice and compliment your intuition. We have snake here, which is about, having that foresight to figure out who the snake is. That's you, group number 2. You can find that out. You know who to trust, whom not to trust. So with the vulture also, it talks about guardian. So being that protective person, trying to guide your friends and being that guide to them in their moments of despair, and also telling them that this person's wrong for you, you should stay away from them. So being that guardian and being a purifier, that's the energy of a vulture, guardian and purifier, which is essential for rebalancing, it says on the guidebook. So what that means, again, I was picking up this energy heavily, that people coming to you, they might pretend they want to go out, have fun, catch up over drinks, but what they really want is they want to tell you something that they feel very emotional about. They want to just vent out their frustration and go on this rant, and then they feel better because they like talking to you, or you just comfort them. You could also be a good listener. You could be an empath. You could have high EQ, emotional intelligence quotient is, I don't know how do you say it, but yeah, you're someone who's good with those things. So you guide people through that, but you also, just you being there and listening, that's enough. That's what people want, and you do that for them. And this is something that people really appreciate about you, and they are ride or die for you. That's the kind of friend you are. Oops, I dropped a few cards, but let's keep going. The next card we have is the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. We have calmness. Is this a hummingbird or a kingfisher? I don't know. We have trust, and we have the sun. So I was getting this energy that people come towards you because they want to get back to their center. They want to gain that energy back just to express their emotions with you. With sun, you're a source of happiness. You're a source of this light, good energy. This is also, I usually see kids on this card. So you could have like friends from your childhood, people you've known for a really, really long time, and they feel this comfort with you. They really like your energy. Especially your friends could give you a lot of compliments, group number 2, and they could feel that connection with the inner child also. You could have like strong best friends, or even people you've known for like a couple of years. They could feel that very strong attachment or bond with you because it's their inner child that feels very happy when they're around you. And you could have friends from like since your childhood, or since maybe from your school, college days, friends you've had for like decades. That's the energy I'm picking up here. And with calmness, again, it's giving me that energy of listening. And here also we see a bird. So bird is connected to, you could have sweet speech, which it doesn't mean you have to be a singer. What I'm getting with that, intuitively, what I'm getting is you're very kind with your words. So when people are going through a tough time, you're not someone who's gonna put them on blast. You're gonna be nice to them, and you will guide them also. It's not like you're a yes man, but you will guide them. You'll be calm, you'll be centered, you'll see both the sides, and you'll give them good advice but comfort them at the same time. So you're this calm, mature energy, and they feel very understood. We see this droplet, almost looks like a tear maybe. So there's someone, your friends trust you. You're someone they feel like they can tell you their secrets. So there's this level of trust that's I'm picking up with this pile. So these are the compliments you're getting, like this person's so mature, this person's so sweet, they're so kind, they're a good listener, they're a good friend, and I trust this person. That's what I'm picking up so far. And you have good intuition, you know who to trust, whom not to trust. So it's not like you are allowing and doing this for every single person that you know. Okay, so let's look at some tarot. We have Justice here. We have Three of Wands. So again, I'm doing that method of one major arcana, one minor arcana, and one court card. And we have Page of Swords. So what I'm getting here, usually in any deck you see Page of Swords, the energy is very passive. The person's very quiet, not moving, listening and focusing. The attention, it's like they're looking at someone, paying attention. So that's your energy. You look, you're present, you pay attention to what the person is saying. And with this gaining momentum, I forgot to mention that it's the energy where the moon starts to grow. So once the person comes to you, they feel better. They also start to feel better about the whole situation. So you have that positive aura, group number 2. So coming back to Page of Swords, you're a good listener. You're someone also, I think people would come to you and be like, hey, I cannot figure this situation out. Should I trust this person? Should I not trust this person? You have that intuition to tell. Sometimes you tell your friends, hey, you're jumping the gun. You should take a moment. So you give good advice. You're rational, you're practical. You don't get biased. You come from a very neutral place. And you have good intuition also. With swords, it's connected to that. And also you don't speak much. I think you really create a space where people can talk. Because it's more passive energy when it comes to communication. Page of Swords. And giving the benefit of the doubt to the person, and you're not judgmental. With Justice also, it talks about being fair and kind and compassionate. And Justice is also connected to relationships and karmic stuff. So when people come to you, you're someone who will be like, hey, you did wrong. It's not like you'll always be nice. You'll tell them the way things are. You also give great advice when it comes to relationships. And people could come to you a lot with their relationship troubles, is what I'm getting. But yeah, Justice is about being fair, being logical, and people wanting balance back into their life. So when they're struggling, when they're really down, really at rock bottom, people are rushing towards you, group number 2. I feel like it's not just your friends. You could do it for more people. You could have a job where maybe you give relationship advice, or maybe you're some sort of a mystic yourself. Maybe you're into tarot, spirituality. I don't know what I'm picking up here, but you could do it for a lot of people as well, where this is your job. You could be like a therapist maybe, or something. Some sort of healing work you could do possibly, or maybe you're interested in it. You are talented for it. I'm getting that energy here for sure. With Justice, I'm picking that up heavily. And Three of Wands is about, again, future, forward looking. So this is what we're dealing with today. How do we move forward? That's how you guide people. So overall, I think you have a talent here that I'm picking up on, and people notice that about you. I think you can make a career out of it as well. If you're interested, if you're considering it, I think you should definitely pursue it. With Owl also, it talks about intuition. You have genuinely good intuition, group number 2. You could be very feminine. You could have a prominent moon also. You could have certain nakshatras. And also, I forgot to mention with Rahu, I was getting this because we have this ocean here. So it was reminding me of Rahu, obviously. And we have this eye also. One of the Rahu nakshatra is Ardra, which is connected to crying. So I feel like people coming to you crying. I don't know why I'm getting this specific message. The readings today are very specific, honestly. I don't know how many people will resonate with these messages today. It's very specific. So let me know if this resonated with you, group number 2. I hope you liked the reading, you enjoyed it. And support the channel if you like my content. Click on the join button. You can check out what are the different videos that I've uploaded on the members channel and get a little bit of better idea of what's up there. So if you want to support, join. And thank you for watching. Bye guys. Hello group number 3. Welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing What compliments do you get behind your back? So, what are the positive things that people notice about you and talk about them? So, this is the card that you chose. I've pulled all the cards for you. We have the sword here. So, let's talk about. I'm going to take a few, then we'll look at the other ones later. So, with the sword, the first thing I'm getting is Kritika Nakshatra. It's connected to cutting, severing. So you could have Kritika placements which falls in Aries. You could also have Vishakha. That's also because Vishakha is also cutting, but it's also duality, two things. So we see this duality here for sure. So I'm getting strong Kritika and Vishakha with this pile. Mars and Jupiter energy. We also see lightning. So maybe some Ardhara placements for some of you. But yeah, let's look at the other cards. We have Clover, number 33. So again, Jupiter energy. Jupiter is connected to positivity, luck, blessings, all of that. And Jupiter's number is 3. So we do have Jupiter energy. We have hummingbird, air element, nice bird, Mercury energy. We have old women. We have Saturn here. So someone who's wild. Not why did I say wild? Someone who's wise and old. That's why I said wild. So someone who's wise and old, you come across as an old soul. Group number 3. People respect you. This is the first compliment I think people pay you. They say this person's so mature, this person's so intelligent, this person seems so grounded and relaxed and patient. With hummingbird also, I think the keywords were positive, enthusiastic, and spiritually resourceful. So again, who is spiritually resourceful? Someone who's mature, you know. You could be someone that people consider old soul, someone who's lived multiple lifetimes. That's why you've accumulated a lot of spiritual abundance, blessings, and you're just intelligent that way. So people could come to you for advice. People could come to you for like this, maybe some spiritual advice also. You could attract a lot of people who are starting out on their spiritual journeys. It's not just the people that you know, but naturally you could connect with people like that. Maybe on the social media, you could have a job where you could meet a lot of people and then you end up talking about spirituality. Somehow when you're out and about, you could meet people like that. You could connect with people like that. You naturally draw those people towards you. You guide them. And you're also a positive influence. People feel good in your energy. That's something about you for sure. And I'm also getting Queen of Swords energy with this pile because we have this old woman. I don't know why she reminded me of the Queen of Swords, but we also have the sword. So what is signified by the Queen of Swords? Someone who's intelligent, someone who's intuitive, and someone who stands up for what they believe in. So you are someone who could be possibly blunt, but honestly, the energy I'm getting is you're very much authentic. You know, you're not trying to impress anyone. You're not trying to be anyone else. You're yourself and you're very happy with who you are. And when you radiate this energy, authentic energy, people are naturally drawn towards you. And they feel like this person will shoot it straight to me. This person will guide me. This person will tell me the truth. They will not sugarcoat things. So you're someone, people could even feel a little intimidated by you with the sword energy, like you will cut them or you'll be too honest, they cannot take the truth. You could also get into some arguments with your friends, but then later on they could realize, you know what, this person was right, I overreacted. So that energy could also be there. But you're trying to help people. Your energy is something that's people cannot misunderstand. They know that you mean well. They know that you're trying to guide them, and they know that you're a positive influence. With the Jupiter energy and Clover, you could also bring a lot of abundance for other people. You could help them out. You could be generous. You could connect them with people or do favors for other people. When people come to you with their problems, you help them out. You do everything in your power to find a solution for this person. The sword, the keywords were something to do with cutting through and getting to the most important core thing. So it's like you cut the fluff. You're not interested in superficial stuff. You're like, okay, you are coming to me with the problem, I'm gonna find the solution for you. Simple. So that's the kind of approach that you take. But you have good positive energy. It's not like you're this old person, so you're serious, you're lethargic, you're lazy. It's nothing like that. Good energy, fun to be around, but someone who's wise, very wise, and people come to you for your wisdom. So the compliments you could be getting is, this person's a little harsh, but they always tell the truth. This person means well. They're lucky for me. They're abundant. They help me out. I like their energy. These are the compliments you're getting. With Clover also, people could feel like once they get connected with you, or once they become friends with you, they receive a lot of blessings. So positive things start happening in people's life. Some of you could even be maybe influencers, or I don't know. It's like you bring a positive flavor to people's life, going from this darkness to this brightness. You could possibly help people with that passage or that transition, is what I'm getting, whether that's with your work or just who you are as a person. Let's look at some other cards that I pulled for you. We have caring connection, number 14. We have compassion, forgiveness. Where do I keep this one? We have step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Okay, so what I'm getting, first of all, people could come to you for relationship advice also. And you're a caring person. It doesn't have to be romantic. It's you. You're very caring. You could be very nurturing, very motherly. And you could tend to take that role of the caretaker in your equations. So even if it's a person who's the same age as you or older, you could be the one who acts like the older person. You will be the one who will, maybe, let's say, you could even host people. You cook for them, or you ask them, hey, have you eaten? Or you'll pay for them, or I don't know. You kind of take on that motherly, nurturing role in a lot of your relationships in life. And you're very caring. Naturally, you're very caring and kind person. We have compassion here. We have forgiveness. You're someone who will forgive people because you are mature. You can see, and you could also put that pressure on yourself also. You could hold yourself to like this high standard, and you're like, you know what? I know better, so I have to do better. And I have to be the bigger person because I am the bigger person. So that's the energy I'm picking up, where you forgive people and you have compassion for them, or you could help them with their mistakes in life. When they're struggling, they've made mistakes, you kind of help them out with something. And step out of your comfort zone. You could also be like a cheerleader for others. You guide them, and you kind of pump them up, you hype them up, and you become this cheerleader for them. You motivate them to do better, and you give good advice, is what I'm getting. You kind of inspire them to take more risks and to realize their potential. You see the potential in people. So yeah, the overall energy is very positive. It's like you want people to level up, and you help them with that as well. For tarot, you got the Star. Again, I got that system with the one major arcana, one minor arcana, and one court card. We have the Page of Wands. So yeah, this is what I'm doing lately. Tell me if you like this style. We have Four of Swords. Okay, so Page of Wands, this is the energy of excitement, adventure, discovery, trying something new. I think just now I was speaking about taking more risks. So being that cheerleader for people, and this is that natural ability to take on more risks or challenges, where you challenge yourself and you level up, you get better. So you could lead people on this journey. With Star, you're a natural guide. You're someone who's has very healing, soft, gentle energy, and you guide people. You could also be someone who's a high achiever. You do really well in your life, and people are naturally drawn towards you. They could see that star quality that you carry. And Four of Swords is people may be going through a bit of a low, like a depressive state, or feeling naturally low. So you're someone that they tend to go towards, because not only do you have positive energy, You have that light, bright personality, but you are someone who will cheer them on. You will find a solution. You will make it easy for this person to transit out of this energy of Four of Swords into this achiever of the Star and the Page of Wands. You give them all the different scenarios, all the different opportunities that wait for them. So you help them, you guide them. With Four of Swords, this is that energy of when you cannot sleep at night and you're tossing and turning. You have all these issues coming up. Maybe some people suffer from insomnia and they might be texting you in the middle of the night, something like this. But you guide them, you help them, you're there for these people. You're the star who's shining brightly on these people. I'm also getting this energy of like the star being far away. It's almost as if people are kind of your followers, your subscribers. That's why I was getting this energy that you could pursue this as a career. You could have a lot of following, and there could be a little bit of distance between these people. That's why I'm saying maybe they're not just your friends. It could be people who watch your content, or your subscribers, your followers, and just you are there for these people. You help them. Maybe they're watching your YouTube videos at night time. Specific message coming through, but the overall energy that you give off is positivity, and people feel inspired, they feel better, they feel like they can keep moving forward, and good things are coming in life. So they kind of get that self-belief back in them with your influence, with your help. Group number 3. And you have definitely guide people. You give good advice, that's for sure. And you're intelligent, so you could also get compliments on your intelligence. And also you could be a hard worker. With the Saturn energy that I'm picking up here, you could be a hard worker. You could be someone who's very dedicated to your work, very passionate about your work. You could be a high achiever for sure. And your career, your purpose in life, your reputation, your contribution to society is something that's prominent. It's very important to you. So these are the compliments you're getting. How you're kind, you're helping. And this forgiveness also reminds me of self-love. Maybe you help people to accept them, and I don't know, there's something about people letting go of what is not serving them. So letting go of their wounds, their childhood programming, just people transforming and finding that hope. Star is connected to our hopes and dreams and desires, and we feel positive. We feel like, you know what, I can achieve my dreams. My dreams are not too big. So there's that energy that I'm picking up, where you allow people to let go of what's not serving them, what's wrong with them, or what they're struggling with, their baggage, and then you allow them to embrace the good side. That's what I'm getting with this pile. Strong guidance energy with this Jupiter here that I'm picking up. And with the cutting, letting go of the baggage, the emotional turmoil that people might be dealing with. So yeah, that's the message for you, group number 3. I hope this resonated. There's a lot of different compliments. I might not have said them out specifically, like people say you're this, you're that, but I'm just picking up this overall energy of a guiding light that you are to other people. So that's the reading for you. I hope this resonated. If you like my content, you want to support me, click on the join button below. You can look at what are the different videos or readings that I've put up there. You can subscribe if you want to my membership, and that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye guys.